Welcome to the tour of Fall Fast Track. I am super proud of this training. It's unlike anything else that you'd find for a performance-based building training, and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like. So first of all, here is the brochure for the course, and hopefully it answers all of your questions. I hope that you've downloaded this and read it, because it will explain a lot about why this is different than going to a conference, why it's different than other trainings, and why it's going to help you no matter where you are in your career, as long as you are planning to use performance metrics to prove that you are better than your competition and to prove to your clients that you gave them what they paid for. So it goes over all the pricing and all the frequently asked questions, etc., etc. So here on the right is the image of what the inside of the course looks like. Now, this is not an in-person course. I know that that can be confusing to people if you've never done a distance-based course, but the way that it works is I'm in Chicago right now, and soon I'm going to be on the road on a U.S. tour, and I still can work from wherever I am. My brain is with me all the time, and I am connected to the internet, so I am with you. So no matter where you are in the world, and we've had people from Canada, we've had people from all over the U.S., and hopefully other countries as well in the future, be part of this course. And the way that it works is that we all do it at the same time. So as you can see here, when you get into Fall Fast Track inside my training portal, and by the way, you get immediate access. As soon as you enroll in the course, which happens 1 month before the course actually starts, then you can get in here. So all of these weeks are gray right now. They start to become colored once you have access to them. So every Saturday, you will get access to a new week. And you can begin work over the weekend. You can start working on Monday, whenever is convenient. We figured out that Saturdays worked really well for people in the first class. So week 1, Rockstar Recipe, is when we would begin. Now, this page that we're in right now is the pre-week 1. So this is once enrollment begins, which is generally in the beginning of August, through the end of August. So before the week 1 starts, you still have some pre-homework. Every week starts with a video from me, and it's me kind of talking about all of the big important topics that we're going to need to get mastered in this week. Now, the power of this type of training is that, as you can see, there's a lot of things that are going on. There's a lot of writing. There are some videos, webinars, etc. And you can see that we've got here the full calendar of what happens during Fall Fast Track, so you can really start to map out exactly what's going on. You can add these to your own calendar, or just check in every week and just make sure that you're on the right page. Now, the power of this, as I was mentioning, is that you are working in your local area and you are serving your clients. At the same time, you are marinating in this Fall Fast Track training material, and you're using it to actually inform your day-to-day work. This is not a course about learning things. This is a course about doing things. So you will, the way my goal works is, you will become the person that you want to become by the end of this course. Now, if you don't have the time to devote to this during the 6 weeks of the training, if you can only give 2 hours a week or something that's just not going to cut it to really be able to digest all this stuff and incorporate it into your company or into the company that you're forming, that's okay, because you have unlimited access to this for as long as you want to. So you are a Fall Fast Tracker. Once you become a Fall Fast Tracker, you're a Fall Fast Tracker. I have students from past classes that participate in every New Year's class. So this is going to be an informed process. You're going to be able to network with people who have done this before, perhaps several times, and that's kind of the way that this works. So when a week does line up, and I'm going to go ahead and jump you down all the way to week 6, this is what week 6 looks like. So once we're in week 6, first of all, as always, you get the welcome video. And I explain to you, this is a pretty short, I'm not going to drone on for an hour. You know my style. I'm fast. I get to the point. I boil down complex things into very simple things. So this is where we're going to do that in about 10 to 20 minutes tops, so that you can really get the sandwich meat of what is going on. Then you get to sign up for the office hours. This is very simple. You click on Morning Office Hours. Morning Office Hours happens every single week. All of us get together at 9 to 10 my time. And if you're on the East Coast, that's 10 to 11. If you're on California time, that's 7 to 8. So it's easy for people to access this morning office hours. It's 1 hour, and we basically answer your specific questions about incorporating this past week's material into your work. So literally any question gets answered. Super easy. Once you sign up for one of the morning office hours, you sign up for all of them. And the same thing goes for evening, right? So you can just click on that, bam, you're signed up. GoToWebinar will remind you, hey, we're about to do this webinar, don't forget. You also get guest interviews. Every week I interview somebody new, and it goes like this. Super simple. So in this week, we talked to Peter Trost of Energy Circle. It's about a half an hour interview, and they talk about their specific implementation of the things that we're talking about this week. So every week, it's very, very pertinent to the specific topic. And obviously, week 6 is all about proving that you rocked the house, as you can see right here. Effortlessly is a big deal. Down the way, you can see that there are webinars that come up that get more in-depth. These are going to be probably half an hour to an hour-long webinars for you to really start to get the details, not just the meat of what we're talking about, but really, really detailed. And then, if you miss the office hours are recorded and they're posted right down here, so you can review what was talked about, or if you were there and you just wanted to get exactly what we taught, the specific answer that either came from me or somebody across the country for your specific challenge is recorded, and that stays there for an entire year until the next Fall Fast Track begins. Over here on the right, you can see that we've got the downloads. So the first download that you're always going to find is the task, the Fast Track task, and that's going to look something like this. So it goes into the questions that you're going to need to deal with, and then there's a lot of room for you to write things. So this is intended for you to print this out and literally write down what you're going to do about these specific things. So it's generally 3 to sometimes 8 pages long, and it's all about you brainstorming how to incorporate these techniques that we're talking about into your actual life. Now, also, you're going to get download files of the further reading resources, a guide from one of the guests, for example, like a download of one of their books, etc. And we have, of course, the LinkedIn group. Now, the LinkedIn group is where day to day, every Friday, of course, we're getting together in person on the web to answer questions and really get into this stuff. Sorry, that's not working right now. Hang on a second. I'll show you that in just a moment. So in the meantime, every day you can be posting discussions in LinkedIn, and I'm just going to jump over there right now. You can just go to LinkedIn. Once you have joined the group, and actually once you sign up for Fall Fast Track, you get automatically enrolled in this group. You can go to Fall Fast Track, and we have all kinds of discussions that are being started by all the different participants and kind of commented on. So all of this stuff is important for you to be taking part in and engaging in this conversation. These secrets, I don't mean to say secrets, these conversations are, in fact, confidential and secret, which is nice because you don't have to be putting yourself out there with all of your competition that you don't necessarily want knowing the challenges that you're having. These are people that you can trust. They are the people you're going through the course with all the time, and this forum is open throughout the year. And like I said, if you're a Fall Fast Tracker, you're a Fall Fast Tracker. So the people from past years are engaging in conversations this year, and it's a really cool little way to just interact. So I hope that this has really made clear to you what the course is like. As always, you have my cell phone number when you're a part of this course, and people who were my students in past years call me when they have special problems. And this is my group of special ninja students. So this is the group that I really, really pay attention to. I hope that you check out and read the brochure if you haven't already, and I hope that you sign up and take this next step in your career, because the free market is begging for people to solve the mystery problems that they are having in homes all over the place. And these are small homes, huge mansions, and multifamily developments. So please do reach out if you have any questions. You know my email. You know my cell phone. It's on the website. Thanks very much for watching.